What's up guys, Ballistic here. I'm going to be doing a video on a weaver. You need two heatsink fans onto your heatsink and weaver that will give you better temperatures. And by how much are we talking about of different temperatures? And is it worth it to spend extra money on a CPU fan? Let's see. Alright, let's dig in. So, as you see, I'm running at 30 degrees Celsius right here with two fans running. Later on I'll do a one fan test, but as you can see it goes up and down. It usually does that. It goes to 28 or something like that. We are running it currently at 4.42 gigahertz on an AMD 8320 8-core processor at 1.428 volts. Another thing we have to get out of the way is the ambient room temperature is pretty cold in here. It's blasting AC here, and I'm kind of chilling myself, freezing here. But nevertheless, that's good for the computer and give us constant results because I'm going to be doing the one fan right afterwards. So let's dig in and we can get this Cinebench R15. Let's click run, let's see how it goes. You'll see the temperatures and everything running. No throttling or anything like that. So, if you're new at overclocking, I kind of am, but I kind of think I got a hang of it, of everything. Well, it takes time to master, but a couple software you need to know. Monitoring and benchmarking. Cinebench is a free software. You can use to benchmark your own CPUs when you overclock. There is another programs I use. It's like Prime 95. You can use Cinebench. There's W Prime. There's something called Pi, Super Pi, or something like that. That is all good software. You could use the OCCT version. It gives you like graphs and everything for stress testing and everything. Every single time you overclock, change something, you might want to benchmark it for 10-15 minutes. Make sure you get it within your, you know, temperatures you might want to keep the CPU within certain temperatures. Like for the max TDP for this CPU is 62 degrees, which we are 2 degrees off from, and which is right here. Sorry, I'm not using my mouse. I'm pointing with a damn screwdriver. And the CPU thing is right here, 70 degrees Celsius. And as you see this thing completed, we got 640 on our points. Not so bad, not too shabby. At least it's better than i7, whatever the hell that is. You can see I did other test, but that's at 4.5. That looks like that's being conquered at that point. So, alrighty, I'm back. I connected only one fan. There's only one connected, and we're gonna see how the temperatures hold up. As you can see, we are at 38 degrees Celsius, or 34. I don't know. These temperatures are really bad. You know, as the software, like I said, the software readings are pretty bad on this thing. So, we are running at 4.2, nothing changed, and we are going to click run and see if one fan actually does make a temperature difference, and if so, is it worth your money for that difference, depending how much of the change there is. We are running pretty hot right now, 55. And the threshold of an AMD CPU, if you have not known, is 62, and it's 70 in the socket, which would be up on here, 70 and 62 packages. You can monitor the core frequencies on all these. Maybe a little bit besides benchmarking software I've been talking about, like Cinebench and everything. Some monitoring software you want to use is CPU-Z and hardware monitor and a little program called SpeedFan. It's kind of like this, except a little bit more simplified. I also like that one too. You could also use it to make your fan speeds go faster and stuff like that. So this test is almost done. Ooh, we are reaching 61 degrees Celsius. So, what do I have to say about this? Is that we only had a 1 degree difference. And is it worth to spend $20 on a fan? Not really. It's 1 degrees. If you're going really for temperature, I'd recommend going with one all-in-one cooler for that. Especially if this is AMD CPU, it kicks out a lot of heat because it's 8 cores. So What else was I supposed to talk about here? Okay, what I forgot to talk about was that with the two fans, it did take longer for the CPU or the heatsink or whatever you want to call it to reach 60 degrees. And in this case, because the one CPU fan was working, you went to 61 degrees Celsius. If you have two, you have less turbulence and you're pulling more heat off the heat fins, in theory, dissipating more heat. And that's what we observed a little bit, but not to make a big difference that I actually care about. But, alas, there was a difference, and hopefully you'll see from this and carry out a good purchasing decision and possibly plan it for the future if you're planning to overclock. Because, damn, there's a lot of heat, especially if you want to go higher, depending on your ambient temperatures and everything. But, so, for more videos like this, subscribe to Ballistic, my channel. More videos like this will come out as I go. Found this good screen capture software, replace Cam Studio, because it's not working for me apparently, and I'll be making a video on that or something like that, how to record screen capture. Like this video, comment if you have any questions. I'll get to it as soon as possible. See you then. See you in the next video.